So the thing is, if you see how the DXY is currently, although it's very early to say that, but you can see the behavior that DXY is the one that is actually struggling in the middle of the channel. So Bitcoin managed to break to the upside at a nice close. What we need to see now is whether this candle or this week will retrace a little bit to retest this line, and most likely we'll be able to continue to push straight to our next volatile level, which is the 110.
Hello guys, welcome to NXPTO new video, and in this video I'm gonna give an update on price of Bitcoin. So like we were talking last week, first of all, today is Monday, early Monday. We just had Bitcoin weekly candle close, and as we were mentioning last week, we said after Bitcoin briefly or briefly broke the middle of this major upward channel to the upside, that the following week would be basically a quick retest of the middle line of this upward channel. And as we can see, this is exactly what happened. This week basically retested the middle of this upward channel and pushed all the way up again. So basically, this is what we can say a break with a consolidation. So we try Bitcoin is now consolidating above of above the middle line of this upward channel. As we were mentioning, this is a healthy move. Bitcoin wants to make sure this resistance gets broken once and for all. You can see that last time we tried, couldn't close any candle above it, so we had to come and retest lower levels, form this downward channel, broke it to the upside, and now it seems like Bitcoin is ready to keep pushing toward our next Fibonacci level, which is the 110. So far the next level is the 110th level. We can see that we are now consolidating above this middle line, which is great. This is what we were expecting or predicting, and this is what is happening at the moment. So for that reason, we can see, like we also mentioned, that the DXY is the one that is actually struggling with the middle of its own upward channel. So meaning the war between Bitcoin and DXY, we can say that Bitcoin is in a better position to win this fight, as it is starting to consolidate above the middle of its upward channel. So DXY is basically getting rejected so far, although the super gap indicator, like we are expecting or waiting for the DXY to turn red on the super gap indicator, like what happened on previous cycle. We want this to turn red like in previous cycle, and this is where we can expect Bitcoin to actually enter the parabolic phase, which is the final phase to or final stage to actually top on this bull market, in this current bull market. So far we don't have any evidence. The only thing that we have at the moment is that the DXY is getting rejected exactly at 107, like we were predicting for, for the last month or so. Um, this is exactly what we were expecting, and it's great to see that this is what happened at the moment. So we can see the DXY and Bitcoin ratio. For that reason, we have the RSI fully below the downward trend line. You can see the ratio fully below this resistance, which is the Fibonacci. So what we are expecting is for this line or for this ratio to basically get inside, or when it start getting inside this downward channel is when we can expect Bitcoin to be in a full acceleration process to the top or to reach higher levels in this bull market. Today, we will cover our most secret, not so secret anymore. Is Litecoin one of the best indicator to time Bitcoin breakout, or basically, uh, at least we can say, compared to the 2020 bull market. So we've been watching and monitoring this indicator, which is Litecoin. Last update, we mentioned that breaking this downward trend line to the upside could be signaling a potential move for Bitcoin, meaning that Bitcoin will be able to break the middle of our upward channel, as we can actually see here. You can see that Bitcoin is currently above the middle of our upward channel, and at the same time, Litecoin is breaking this major downward um, trend line, like what happened in 2020. So basically, when Litecoin broke this downward trend line, it was exactly when Bitcoin was able to break the mid of this upward channel. The same thing seems to be happening at the moment. We have Litecoin in a full swing. You know, it took this major resistance and this Fibonacci level at 107. So this was a level 107 US dollar was a major level of resistance for Litecoin, and currently we just Litecoin just closed a weekly candle above this level, and it seems like it will continue to push to the upside, and basically the next target would be our Fibonacci 0.6, which is 148. And on board, you can see Litecoin hasn't been able to break the 421 uh, level, and most likely this is where we can expect with Litecoin to form a triple top, or it could be a major target for Litecoin in this bull run. So it's great to see that Litecoin is also confirming that Bitcoin is likely to keep pushing higher, in this case for to our next Fibonacci level, which is 110. Fear and greed index. So great that we are fully on the extreme greed territory. This is what we will be mentioning. Anything above the 74 level of resistance would be great for the price of Bitcoin. The fear and greed index went as high as 94. This is what is fueling the market at the moment. We are in extreme greed, and so far you can see that 80 is the value that the fear and greed index is able to build on top. Since a week ago, you can see the last month we were below the 74, and since a week ago we are above the 74, and this is what we are predicting. This is a good sentiment on the market. It will keep helping the market push upward. So the sentiment is also confirming that everything is set for Bitcoin to keep pushing and most likely break, or we already have a, we are currently consolidating, but we are likely to keep pushing upward, meaning 110, 174, and ultimately $253,000. Today we're going to talk about Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance pushed all the way to 60%. This is where our Fibonacci 0.5 is, and we can see that so far the dominance got rejected, and it seems like so far we can see that we managed to close below the middle of this upward channel. So it seems like everything is fighting the middle of its specific upward channel. Even the dominance is doing the same thing and losing momentum. So that means Bitcoin is giving way to altcoin. You can see major altcoin like Litecoin, like we just mentioned, is gaining traction. So signaling that the whole crypto market is gaining momentum. So it's time to actually look at some altcoins to potential make some gains as well, as Bitcoin is prepared to keep pushing toward higher levels. So guys, that's the update for today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, and sharing this video with your friend and family. I will see you next Monday or next week, or if there is a major development, we will keep you informed with a potential video still this week. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.